coming to you from Chiefs Kingdom, eve of Super Wildcard Weekend on NBC and Peacock.
It's an honor. I've been listening to you for a lot of years. You've given me great advice. You've given me some bad advice as well, but I still like you.
We're bringing out the money man himself and Jim Cramer.
It's about discipline in stocks and discipline in sports. If you can pick a good team, you understand leadership, you understand what an organization can do. Same exact discipline in picking stocks.
Taylor Swift is the 12th man edition of Bad Money.
It's been a very interesting, very fun year having the two of them dating. The attention that's been focused on the Chiefs. Our female audience has grown leaps and bounds.
God, hell yeah! They run into you, dead.
George, with a couple sacks that he had, Chris Jones, and those guys brought all their mad money with them.
This week, we're introduced to a city that is united behind their team in a way that I frankly have never seen before. It was a joy to be welcomed into Kansas City and Chiefs Kingdom. Chiefs! A special thank you to Clark Hunt and the Hunt family, Coach Reed and his wife Tammy, and our fantastic colleagues at NBC Sports for the camaraderie. And now, it is time. It's time for the lightning round. Play this out. And then the lightning round is over. Are you ready, Ski? Daddy, time the lightning round. Let's start with Carol, New York. Carol.
Hi, Jim. First, I want to say that you do a public service, making information available and understandable to a lot of people. So
that's what I like. Thank you. That's what I want to hear. Thank you.
You're welcome. My question is this. I'd like to hear your thoughts about why the price of AMPH dropped so much so fast.
Well, you know what? I think that this was part of one of these situations where once the pandemic was over, people just don't want it anymore. I don't know. I mean, to me, I want Jim Becton Dickinson. Let's put it that way. You won't have that kind of up and down thing. Let's go to Dave in Connecticut. Dave.
How you doing, Jim? Booyah.
I'm doing well. Booyah to you, Dave. What's up?
Hey, you know, at the beginning of the pandemic, I made a few bucks on Moderna and sold out, and now I see it's dropped to about $100 a share. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that Stefan Pancel is the real deal. I would back Moderna here. I even debated it for the Charitable Trust, but I have to like some of the less kind of, let's say, speculative ones. Let's go to Dave in Florida this time. Dave.
Hey, Jim, I like your segment on healthcare. That was a great job you did. And I have a question for you about a company that's got $18 billion of cash. It's got a market cap of $24 billion. A little pipeline of business, but doesn't seem to be moving. BioNTech.
Hold on to that one. I don't understand why it's so inexpensive. I just don't. I think you've got a good one there. Let's go to Joe in my home state of New Jersey. Joe.
Hello, Mr. Cramer. Thank you for taking my call.
Of course. What's happening?
I just came back from doing a little snow shoveling and salting at Mom's. Got to take care of Mom.
Yeah, good thoughts. We're all agree. Everyone's agreeing. They're all nodding their heads. What's up?
I'm looking to add some silver to my portfolio. Is Pan American Silver Corp a buy?
That is the best one of the silver companies, yes. They really shelled that group. I was looking at gold, GOLD today. Holy cow, they crushed it. Let's go to Dan in Ohio. Dan.
Booyah, Jimmy. Thanks for taking the call.
Oh, sure, Dan. Absolutely. What's happening?
Question for you, Lockheed Martin.
Okay.
What's holding it back? It peaked, it seemed like, back in November of 2022.
It's just buy it. I'm telling you, it's Jim Takelet, and there's a lot of belief that the budget deficit is a problem for them. I think that the problem for them is there's just not enough buyers of the stock, and they will happen. I want you to hold on to that. Steve in Washington. Steve.
Hey, Cramer. I have a holding of Haleon that I got from a spin-off, with my portfolio being based mostly on dividends. I'm thinking of selling it and using the proceeds to buy a higher dividend-paying stock. What do you think?
And the stock is?
Haleon.
Haleon. Yeah, I would do that, but only because of your dividend parameters. I actually like the company Haleon, but it doesn't offer the income that you want. I mean, maybe you want like something like from I don't know, like a realty income, letter O. I mean, that kind of thing if you want to go far afield. Let's go to Mark in Iowa. Mark.
Hi, Jim. I'm a founding member and would like to ask the newest Chiefs fan a stock question.
Sure. What's up?
It looks like rate cuts may happen this year. To some extent, this should help the struggling REIT. Using our club indicators on when to buy, I'm keeping an eye on a REIT that has a 9.2% dividend, a PE ratio of 16 times. The CEO has a good track record and is very impressive every time I see him interviewed. I think he has a good world view. They have just purchased 10 hotels in London. What are your thoughts on STWD?
Okay, that's Barry Sternlicht, and you know what? I'm willing to take his dividend and wait for that turn. I think you've got everything you said about it he'd be proud of, and I agree with. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the conclusion of the Lightning Round.
The Lightning Round is sponsored by Charles Schwab. Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.